Collective, what's good with y'all, man? It's your boy Justice coming at y'all with another general collective read, another general YouTube read. Remember to take what resonates and leave the rest, please. I hope this finds y'all at a very resonating time in y'all's day. Every like, comment, subscribe, and share is so appreciated. Look, I think we're under 100 from 9K, but I appreciate y'all so much. Like, welcome to all new Soul Tribe members. I appreciate all y'all so much. Just pushing growth, forgiveness, love, and forgiveness, and evolution, right? Self-awareness is the most important thing on my channel that I, try to uplift and awaken and activate in others is awareness. That's the biggest thing. Remember, energy is timeless, so take what resonates. If you come across me, it's probably a reason or a certain reflection. It may be one message, it may be two, maybe a couple messages. It may be at the 7th minute. It may be somewhere random, right? But either way it goes, if it don't fit, please don't make it fit. But if you need a personal booking with me, please hit up Shamika-san with a C and Shamika@gmail.com. And without further ado, let's go ahead and get started. Angels of the highest of white light, please bestow upon me and remove any type of distractions, interruptions from my energy field, please, in Ashe. As I tap into the divine collective, and allow me to channel clear and concise messages for whoever's on the other side of the screen today that needs to hear a message. Thank you, Nashe. First message I was being guided to take out with the cards in the beginning of the read was gang stalking. I'm picking up on a lot of energy around you. There are a lot of people watching you, a lot of people talking about you, a lot of people pondering about you, a lot of people thinking about you. I think whoever I'm picking up on, you're going through a state of an upgrade. And I feel like this is a spiritual upgrade. I feel like this is a spiritual ascension. So this could have manifested itself in cords being cut. This could have manifested itself in disruption, destruction. This could have manifested itself in resistance points kind of pushing you to either a different direction, either totally within yourself, something pushing you within yourself or pushing you inwardly, right? Into a hermit mode. But I'm picking up on more so gossip, drama, chaos, right? But I'm not picking up into channeling. I'm not being guided into channeling into the energy specifically. But this is something that maybe a past theme of what you've dealt with came out of gang stalking. You may be dealing with a lot of people that's trying to take you at your position or make you feel like you're in a hangman position of any kind. This can mean somebody wants you to feel uncomfortable about yourself is what I'm getting. The hangman position is usually, it can be connotated in multiple different ways, but in this way, I'm taking it as people want to make you feel uncomfortable about yourself, right? With people in regret for how they treated you, this is past energy because they're now the ones that either I'm getting this energy that they see that they were being weird. The reflection. A lot of times people project out of their insecurities, right? I've made a video about this previously. Their insecurities, your presence, whoever I'm picking up on, your presence is supposed to it's supposed to bring out the insecurities into others for their awareness to transcend. Though people don't use it for their awareness to transcend, now do they? No. We sometimes deflect it, and deflection is the opposite of reflection. It's putting something onto that mirror instead of taking in what that mirror gives back to it. That's significant for somebody. So you may have dealt with people, person, place, thing, environments, or multiple groups of people that wanted to and collaborated to make you feel a lower sense of self-worth about something that you do or something that you say or something that you act upon. And in these times, these collective efforts usually come from a lot of people that have karma, right? Call your power back from those that cling to it. But I'm being guided to say this, it's a codependent karmic attachment that people cling together and go together on principle of, let's say, if they hating, gossiping, laughing at you, right? Let's say that's the case. It don't have to be, right? But take what resonates. But I'm using this as an example from a karmic perspective. Like karma, when it hits back on somebody and it weakens somebody's energetic field, somebody's gonna feel the need to have to go to somebody else. Especially, let's say if somebody feels the need that you're weak, right? And they want to make you feel weak. And they're getting karma because you're not feeling weak, or they're getting karma unbeknownst to them, right? They're getting resistance. With that resistance, they go to somebody else and include somebody else to make you feel weak, that may see you as weak, right? This is all significant for somebody because of the karma. It's not because they feel empowered to do it. It's because they need somebody else to validate what they're not being validated upon, right? So, which can turn into groups of people. Gang stalking, right? Like I'm talking about. Gang stalking really forms from a group of insecurity. Ain't nobody grouping up against one person if they not trying to make somebody feel like shit about themselves, and if they don't feel like shit within themselves in a certain facet that reflects from whatever polarizing energy that said person brings out of them, right? Nobody's ganging up on one person. Nobody. It's not enjoyable. Yeah. Like that one asshole, that one guy you got, like that, or that one girl that just deserves it. Even then, nobody's ganging up on one person. So when that happens, gang stalking, it's usually a mass insecurities assimilating itself into a conglomerate of something that kind of can hide that insecurity and kind of project this team effort of strength, or like some type of collaboration that represents something different than that weakness that it really holds, right? Collaboration is not weak. That's also a significant message. 616. But when you collaborate to make something, like when you're collaborating in a negative manner, it's because you don't feel powerful enough to carry out that whatever that action, purpose, gesture, intention is by yourself. And you feel more comfortable with a group of people that make you feel good doing it or justified doing it. It's a spiritual death trap going against you. So people are now learning that price. That's why I got the regret. And the regret usually comes from backfires that are horrendous, because a lot of people usually speak things not unbeknownst to themselves. They're speaking it into their own existence. I say this gesture all the time. A lot to my spirit guides. I talk to my spirit guides. I'd be like, shit, it's just like a it's a self-prophesying gesture. When somebody speaks on your life and thinks that this is going to happen for your life and swears that you're this, they're that, and they're completely wrong, it's literally going to bounce back into their life more and more and more until they accept the reflection or the wrong suits of whatever deflection that they were once putting out. I've learned this myself. You know what I mean? Wanting, like I said in the previous video, like wanting karma for certain oppressors or oppressive people in my life, right? Wanting certain things, and then that shit kept happening to me, right? Because it was a reflection of my heart. Every time my heart got weighed against the feather, it was heavy as hell. Heavy from shit other people did to me. This is significant for somebody. This is just a perceptual awareness of these type of, things that a lot of unique people or a lot of polarizing people are going to go through. This is like you're hazing into what your power is. You got to go through these uncomfortable situations with people that want you to be uncomfortable about yourself, so that you don't let no motherfucker make you feel uncomfortable about yourself. It's the whole point. Your ancestors are always with you because you the chosen one. You the one. And whoever I'm picking up on, that's why. Nobody should, like, you get tired of picking up on that one loser. You get tired of picking up on whoever you perceive as that, right? A motherfucker that's like interesting to you, that you calling a loser, you calling weak, calling this, whatever, but you still watching that person, you're learning something, or you're getting something, or you like that energy on the low. That's like some like weird, a lot of narcissism, a lot of deflection, to where we don't even acknowledge the depths of our true innate feelings, or we deflect from our true innate feelings because somebody else is sharing theirs, or somebody else is doing something that is totally reflecting what somebody else is not doing. And so to group up in efforts to make oneself feel, I guess, comfortable, it's a safety thing, to feel comfortable around those that maybe also feel triggered by something that makes them feel unsafe within themselves from you. So I'm picking up on an energy, that polarizing frequency of whatever you bring out, whether it's your art. Like, I got a lot of creatives, a lot of true speakers, a lot of just gifted people. You could just be spiritual, right? It could be just a belief system. I always say that. But when you're like set apart and have this polarizing identity, like I said, it's a relativity point for somebody else to know what they can and cannot do, what is and is not possible, right? Which is not possible is an illusion in itself, right? Which you break that, whoever I'm picking up on, by doing what you do or say what you say to a mass amount of people, or to the mass amount of people. This could be a general theme of your life that you've come across, right? With the Page of Pentacles energy, I'm gonna wait on that. You already know what this is. Queen of Swords, Page of Pentacles energy, there's a need to stay with your vision. Not what's your vision. Stay forward in your alignment, especially when things try to take you out of alignment. Because I was like, your vision is general. Stay forward with your alignment in the present moment. This is present energy. So staying presently aware on a psychological level with things that pull on your energy. So this could be devices. This can be notifications. This can be as simple as just interactions with things, devices, anything that connotates negativity. So you're getting on Instagram. I haven't been on Instagram in like 3 weeks or like 2 weeks. Like on the platform, I haven't even clicked on it, right? Because even when I click on it, just gives me right? That could be significant for somebody. Take a break from some shit like that. But like tapping into something or tapping onto something and it brings you a negative connotation, that shit feeds your mind. Like that's what I'm getting from this energy. Queen of Swords energy, you know what this is. And the Page of Pentacles, to keep in your alignment in the present moment. This is present energy for your awareness right now. To be aware of what is taking away from your mind in terms of negativity. What the hell? Like, maybe something negative happened this morning to somebody specific. I could be picking up on something. Maybe something inconvenient happened, right? And you may be still thinking about that, 11:11. But right now, in the present awareness, something like that, it's just a general example. Why is that messing with me? Why am I thinking like that? Why am I paying that my energetic currency when it's negativity and it's only going to perpetuate more lack? Why would I perpetuate that theme of, let's say it's a money thing, or let's say it's any lack thereof of anything. Let's say it's a lack of peace. Why perpetuate that same thought that takes away from that peace? It's easier said than done, right? But it's the perceptual awareness that you have to have. Like, okay, if I want peace, why am I still fighting with myself? I'm not fighting. Let's say you have a confrontation or you're beefing with somebody or you in bad terms with somebody, but you got these ideologies in your head, or you got scenarios going through your head back and forth. What is that doing besides you fighting yourself? You're not even fighting the person. You know what I'm saying? So it's like it's a perceptual awareness that Queen of Swords energy is very needed right now in terms of continuously walking in alignment. This is all energetically speaking, right? Because we're all doing different things, but it's all alignment. Stay in your alignment with the Queen of Pentacles energy. To nurture your intuition and to trust your intuition is what I'm getting. To trust your gifts, to trust your direction, and to trust your truth. I'm picking up on a lot of truth speakers and a lot of creatives. And a lot of people, and even if you're not even like what you would call, you don't feel like you're gifted or whatever, your presence here is what brings out these energies into other people, and it's for a reason. Right? So meaning that you're stationed and you're answering your call. Especially if you're walking in alignment, you're answering your call by staying in alignment and staying toward a path of your utmost consistency in a more spiritual manner, if that makes sense. With this Emperor energy, I'm getting like you like the lead of your lineage, whoever I'm picking up on. You're like meant to. You may be the different one. You may be unique. You may be a black sheep. You may be the one that they thought wasn't gonna be shit. Whatever. But you're very powerful. And I feel like people are realizing this. And I feel like this is past energy. People didn't think you was on shit. You are on high vibration. I'm picking up on my own past energy. People didn't think I was gonna be shit. You know, so whoever I'm picking up on, it may be the same for you. With money coming in though, abundance is coming in. I'm feeling like this represents opportunities. It could represent money. You take what resonates. But jealousy around you could lead to money. But I think a lot of people feel like you get everything you want with the full energy as when you step out on faith. When you step into certain situations, circumstances that maybe people doubt you. Maybe you're the free-spirited type. Maybe you're bold. Maybe you're courageous, whoever I'm picking up on. But when you step out on faith and still win, when they think they doubt you, or maybe you're being guided to step out on faith on something that you're maybe scared to. But with the full energy, you oftentimes do. I feel like it's a general theme. Whatever new ventures you take, you kind of succeed in, or whatever, you find success easily, or success follows you, or you may have a very fertile energy, whoever I'm picking up on. But it enrages people that are hidden amongst you. That's the channel message. They're hidden because they don't know how to handle your energy. They don't know what your energy is. They can't put you in a box. They can't figure you out. So open your mind to the highest outcomes, because those aren't your highest outcomes. People trying to figure out or put you in a box. That's just a channel message. So let that go. In terms of your mind, give that peace. There's always going to be somebody that's trying to figure out. There's always going to be somebody that's vindictive towards you. And I'm not praying that I'm not manifesting that for anybody. God forbid it, in Jesus' name. But like, it's always going to be somebody gunning after you, in a sense, hidden or not, right? Especially if you really are who you say you are. There's always going to be somebody gunning after you. It's a significant message for somebody. So what is the situation teaching you? What are these themes teaching you? They should be teaching your power, right? Hopefully they're teaching you your worth. With the Ace of Pentacles, so you can open up to new opportunities that, fully reflect your worth. It's an importance to allow your worth to be reflected towards you. I didn't allow my worth to be reflected toward me, for a while, but I would still bitch at the universe or bitch at the Most High, like, why am I not getting what I want? I'm doing everything that I'm supposed to be doing. I'm doing this, I'm doing that. But that's where you get fucked up, because you're overlooking the fact that you're not even gratifying the present moment, because you complaining. You're not even seeing the blessing in the present moment. And it's just little things like that, like little nuances, understandings, twists and turns in terms of my perception of the present moment that changed my life over time. It's not immediate. It's very long-term gratifying. It's a long-term thing. If you waking up, affirming yourself every day. Like, people didn't see my progress. People were judging me for years. You know what I mean? But I started this journey years ago. 2020, to be precise. Year after my mom passed. 2020, when COVID hit. That's when I awakened. This could be significant for somebody. Maybe you did too. But it's a long, steadfast thing that it accrues over time. And things are just picking up pace for me now, but I started 4 years ago. And for maybe 1, 2, 3 years, maybe almost, I wasn't getting any validation from anything I was doing. Damn near not even believing what I was doing, right? That may be significant for somebody, just for the reality of the situation. Everything's not going to be like, you plant the seed, it's not going to, the plant's not going to be in your garden, next week. You just planted the seed, right? It's just significant for somebody. But others trying to block God's plan for you will get their karma. Also, be patient with anybody that's playing with your top. That's a significant message. Be patient with their karma. Like I said in the previous reading, you having that vindictive behavior to want somebody to get karma is going to prolong their karma, or delay it. That's what I meant. Not prolong it. It's going to delay it. You taking and defending, with the Knight of Swords, defending your ground in terms of your love for yourself, in terms of your peace, in terms of feeling those emotions out, towards maybe person, place, scenario, place, circumstance, thing, feeling your way out and just kind of letting it go is probably the most graceful approach to the karma, because the karma is going to return if you react, try to stifle somebody, something, because of your own animosity, spite, resentment. It just goes back to you. And I'm just speaking to somebody 1818 as I say this, just to really express yourself, which is why I talk to creatives, artists, truth speakers, because we've been put in situations that we were supposed to maybe trigger ourselves into maybe some prison sentences, maybe some mental health hospitals, maybe some things, like, God forbid, those type of things, right? That's a possibility that we could have ended up, due to certain circumstances that were sent to our life to trigger us into certain reactions that did not happen, right? Because you gave grace to yourself, and there's a need to give grace to yourself, and there's a need to understand from those perspectives of what maybe other people, other circumstances, maybe even other lower ideologies of yourself in terms of how you viewed yourself thought you would end up in, right? It's to redirect those things and those nuances, like I said, in the present moment, your perception of a situation. I'm bringing to light how much that can change a scenario. I've brought so many different possibilities in terms of quantum alignments and quantum predictions that could possibly happen, because it's all possible and it's all there. It's all happening simultaneously, meaning that there's somewhere, some way deep down, there's probably a version of you living out those lower timelines, right? Based on the choices. It's all a choice. But you're going through a spiritual initiation. This is for somebody just awakening to a higher level of awareness. With my processes personally, all these personal readings, even the general readings, even the spiritual warfares I get from general readings, or even from my family, even from, you know, people around me, people that I grew up with that may not approve of what I do. These are all ascension points for me to continue ascending forward. So I'm going through the same thing as my collective is, just on a, like I said, esoterically, it develops the same kind of, it connotates the same kind of shifts on an esoteric level in terms of the lesson or in terms of what it means for a bigger picture, right? But these are all ascension points for me. I keep ascending. My gifts keep heightening. My awareness keeps heightening through, you know, people coming up against me. You know, I had a city come up against me. And when I say that a city knew my name, and a city didn't have the best taste in their mouth about my name. And that's true. And the people that watch me can probably confirm that. Shout out to you if you are. You are a god or a goddess. And I think a lot of people figured that out because you weren't the motherfucker to play with. And it's not like you just on some whatever. Because I ain't into the gossip. I ain't into the, I'm moving forward. But with the sun energy, there's a need to continue your radiance and not let anything dim your light. That's what I'm getting from that. Don't let anything dim your light. Don't let anything dim who you are and what you represent for yourself. There's too many times in my life that I did that for myself. And maybe you did that, whoever I'm tapping into, maybe you did that. You know, I like to relate to my readers. That's why I like to use myself as an example, not deflect, you know. I make sure. Some tarot readers I used to watch, I realize with how much I'm doing the tarot, it's like, I realize how much they probably deflect from their own lives, how much I feel the empathy. A lot of readers probably can deflect their own problems and their own lives onto a general theme and kind of prophesy certain things that they may not be ascending past. That may be significant for somebody to watch and trust your intuition more than you trust. You know, I should be the confirmation. I shouldn't be the person that's putting the food in your mouth. I should be the confirmation. Should be kind of the easygoing. I don't even want to say it like that, but y'all get the message. But those that were once laughing at you are admirers of you now. So I get this feeling that you've always been judged off of the jump. Like, so you may look different, sound different, come off different, but you get judged different than how people grow to, I guess, appreciate your character or what you are in this world over time. They get to appreciate what you bring. A lot of times, a lot of us are hidden in plain sight, is what I'm getting. You may have been hidden in plain sight in terms of what you really were, in terms of your real value, in terms of what you really represented, in terms of certain things that you felt that you may not have known, whatever, right? But letting go of others' projections of you, because they're always illusions. I'm getting from this that you've grown up with a lot of illusions of yourself. Whatever I'm picking up on. You let other people, or, you know, unconsciously, consciously, you know, traumatically, you know, in some ways for some people, you let people tell you who you were with the Empress in reverse. You let people try to control the image of who you were. And a lot of people got used to that. And a lot of people get used to that. And a lot of people get used to thinking that they know you better than you do. And that's the most narcissistic thing. I've done that to somebody, my ex-girlfriend. I did that to somebody. I learned my biggest lesson in my life doing that. And that started my spiritual awakening. That's the truth. A few years ago. That's literally what started my spiritual awakening. Trying to control somebody. Thinking that I had control over somebody that I didn't. And that whole breakdown, thinking that I had control over something that I didn't, was a breakdown for a lot of things that we feel like we have control over that we don't. And it really broke down. That was just the beginning of it. That may be significant for somebody. You may have had that just big, powerful breakup or big, powerful, you know, heart experience with somebody special to you, right? Or something of that nature that may be significant in terms of what activated your spiritual path. Some type of, I'm picking up on a betrayal energy or a heartbreak energy. And this doesn't have to be romantic. But I'm feeling like these type of experiences, I'm not being guided to go into it, but you have helped so many people through your mission already, or you're going to, so keep going. I feel like these experiences have helped whoever I'm tapping into activate some parts of those higher, I'm getting like these activation points are meant for your higher higher mission, is what I'm getting. I don't know what that means, but you'll know what that means. You have a higher mission. A lot of these heartbreaking okay. Whatever I'm tapping into, it's like some of these experiences that you've been through are meant to be developed internally for you to reflect in lessons aloud for others, in terms of not necessarily lessons like I'm doing it, like reflecting in lessons for others out loud, right? It doesn't have to be like that. It can be like just being an example of what it is to overcome adversity in some way. But I think it's more so about spreading how to, or spreading your testimony of overcoming, which this is an interesting energy to break down. I'm like reading into this. This is interesting. But there's a need to share what you've been through in some way, shape, or form. This is your 10 of Pentacles. This is going to bring your wealth because you're a cult stopper. You've brought down maybe principalities, maybe corrupt organizations, or corrupt just secret dealings behind your back. So corruption in your family, dynamics, friends, family, lovers, right? But the vampires need your validation to even be a vampire. So I feel like you've dealt with a lot of narcissists. You have a healing energy, so that usually what comes about it with the empath versus narcissist kind of ordeal. So I'm getting with that healing. That's your 10 of Pentacles. Your story is going to heal a lot of people, or your testimony, or the way that you're going to, whatever transition. Like I said, this is like an ascension point for whoever I'm picking up on. This is an ascension into some type of translation of whatever you've been through, in terms of putting it out, in terms of your frequency, whether it's just your vibration, your voice, your story, your art, your gifts, or just doing something totally new that embraces or shares your vibration to a world of a population, or a connection, or a population of people that will feel connected to your story, your pain, your healing, or whatever that is, right? With the World card, that's exactly confirming what I'm saying. Just closing out, and also confirming to close out any old cycles of any kind of old beliefs of self, old limited thoughts of self that no longer serve you anymore. And letting it go in full release, so that you can have the expanded space within your own vessel to be who you're meant to be, or to embark upon what you're meant to be. And I think that's my last message for you all. I'm thankful. I thank you so much, collective. Whoever this is meant for, I hope this has resonated for you. I appreciate every like, comment, subscribe, and share. I gotta slow down. But if you need a personal with me, remember to tap into Shamika Sun with a C in Shamika at gmail.com. Hit my description for pricings and things like that. Without further ado, I'm gonna let y'all go and have a great rest of y'all's day. It's your boy Justice, sending y'all so much love and ashe. Peace out.